when you think about um, the journey from going to market to letter of intent to due diligence to legal proceedings and to close. And so when you think whether you like it or not, once you start that journey, it's a marathon. And candidly, the more you condition beforehand, the more you prepare ahead of time, you can run that. If I've got 2 years to get ready for a marathon, yeah, I can get to the place where I can probably run a marathon and I'm going to make it up 4 or 5 hours, right? If you ask me to do it today, yeah, it's probably a 10-hour journey. And I don't even know if I could finish, right? The point I'm trying to make with that is the more you can prepare, the better off you're going to be. One of the things you just touched on, I just want to reiterate because it's really foundational, is most sellers don't want their team to know that they're selling their business, right? They want to keep it in the dark. The problem is if you haven't prepared ahead of time, there's almost no way to keep it a secret because you're going to start asking for a bunch of stuff that everybody's going, why are you asking that? You never asked for that before. Why are you worried about it now? And so when we talk about that kind of corporate hygiene, we do want to get to the place actually when we start that journey that just says, hey, we want to run this business efficiently. We want to run it correctly. We want to have all these legal reviews. We're going to create a repository or effectively a data room. And we're going to keep our financials there. We're going to keep all our contracts there. We're going to keep all our engagements there. We're going to keep all our employee agreements there. We're going to keep all the stuff you need for due diligence. But now I have my team just used to like, hey, every month the financial team puts up the next set of financials. And every time the sales team closes a new agreement, they update the agreements in this folder. And so now everybody's in the rhythm of keeping all the data that you need for a transaction up in a place. It's always current. You then don't have to ask any unusual questions. You just like, hey, can you guys make sure that that section's updated, right? For the different pieces that they contribute towards it. So everything from payroll reports to, like I said, agreements to operating agreements to vendor agreements to financials to sales pipeline. Even, hey, we have a repository of all our processes that we use for running the business. It should be in a standardized spot. It should be kept current. So you get the whole company accustomed to documenting, accustomed to uploading it to a central location. And now, quite candidly, you have a complete data room that's available for an investor. If you need to bring an investor, if you need to show a bank because you want to borrow money to be able to do acquisitions or other things with the business, it's all ready. It's all there. It's all available. You want to sell the business, it's ready. It's there. It's available. And nobody in your team is going, boy, why did he ask for that?